welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm still PI7 and I hope you enjoy this 5-year. I hope you have been enjoying this 5-year special because it only takes 5 to actually enjoy being 5. Anyway, we are on the third case, namely called Turnabout Samurai. So if that's the idea, do be idea. Let's start it up.
Grrrr! You disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon inside cries for your blood.
The moon? No, it is you who you should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see.
This?
See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Hooah! Grrrr!
The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode! The Dark Messenger returns! October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around!
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Todohon! Tanjo!
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like how young?
10 years old.
And what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
I just like the piece. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Now watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When I ask grade school kids what they want to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
Again, like I said, this sounds like my girlfriend. She's into the tokusatsu and comic books. And nothing wrong with that. Hey, I'm a nerd, she's a geek. And just so you know, geeks rule. But then again, I'm an otaku, so. Anyway. I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. Excuse me. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
Yeah, it'll be okay. I'm sure some big clients just around the corner.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Hiya. What? Still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean that guy on the show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please, Nick.
It's always pleasing. Swear I haven't even got up to 9 o'clock yet. Yeah, don't you just hate it when people just wake you up in the middle of the morning really, really, really early and you're not even, like, conscious to talk yet? Because all you're sounding like... That's me. October 16, 9:22 a.m., Wright and Company Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. And now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo. He was arrested on the suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright and Company Law Office. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
Man, the Steel Samurai died in detention.
So what?
So I decided this will be our first case.
True to our word, we're going to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitors room. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go into my actor's voice. So. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean that guy? Of course, it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, what are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong.
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed. Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. I'm Peter Cullen. I'm the real Optimus Prime. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. No disrespect to the real Peter Cullen. I mean, the dude rocks. I'm Gary Chalk. Sorry. No disrespect to him either. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah?
He didn't do it.
Well, first off, we're going to wonder what the hell happened. So, what happened? Maybe you can start off by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences that 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. About the steel samurai. Maybe you can explain to me just what the steel samurai is?
Yeah, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is a lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the street of Neo-Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Tokyo? Who comes up with these names?
Crickets!
Really? Yes. Yes, who comes up with these names? You wonder who comes up with these names? It's
Crickets!
moving on. Power's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 a.m. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you, map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. So, it's time for us to move to the main gates of Global Studios. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. And ladies and gentlemen, prepare to meet the funniest character in the known game in this third case. I present you God damn.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You ahead, you gotta go through me.
I'm sorry. Oh, we're lawyers.
Oh yeah, well that's great, huh? Security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists! I know the time you heard about the incident and came to see him around. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you pesky kids. And that dog, too. Today. See what I mean by I can't really just say all that because In order for me to say all that, I had to really talk really fast. And I'm probably going to have to talk really fast after this one. So,
Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please, you know.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen to what you're being spoken to, use today.
Now, about the studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Jeopardy Studios, we make children's dreams come true. We're actually
Forkers!
in disguise.
In fact, in my younger days. Now, you are a star? Only a little tricker between the stars here, I'm afraid, Terry. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. 13 years ago now, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star then, too. He was.
Hammer?
The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Yeah, he should have went to Funimation. Just saying. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his nose. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without you, baby. Little ladies, watch him would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Still Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to Full Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers, of course, is guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
About Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But that was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts enough to make you cry.
Why are you certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 p.m. when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. And he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Is it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Yeah, let's move away from this scrawny bitch. And go back to the detention center. We're not going Vans because of it. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Yeah, about your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Just now you said that we were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady, she said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? Doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask where her was, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. That would explain why she looked so old. Ooh. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She got some nerve.
You think you can write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. So we get Powers' request, and I just hope this will get me past that security lady. So in this episode, we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking. So we're going to move back, and we're going to go back to the gate and present this letter, a recommendation, to the old biddy here, who looked like she'd been sucking up a whole lot. I mean, look at her face. She looks like she has been doing a whole lot of sucky. I'll explain why. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize that bold, childish scrawl. So now we have access. To think he would trust his fate to use such unreliable pets. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, with my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick?
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
50 cents a piece, thank you! Time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
Alright, shit. We'll be leaving you, old hag. To outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Aye. Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's a confused detective.
He's always confused. He's always been like that. I think that look on his face, yeah, it says he's confused. He has herp-a-derp on him. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is always saying, it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Ooh. Oh, that's like a super scope to the nuts.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always a next
close your right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're at this case too, pal.
Oh, hey! You can't just go saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Yeah, just like nobody can call you Dick except for anybody else in the police calling you Dick. Yeah, okay. And that really does make sense.
I say he's a character, right?
Let's ask about that investigation. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, I can't tell you that, pal.
Man, you need to be a little more direct with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. So we get Jack's autopsy report. So we're gonna ask for that reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About that security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge. Yeah, that's what she said. She gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo is still Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up on that gate, pal?
Okay, you mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. Got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Oh yeah, before we do that, let's examine this here camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1 307. Remember that, for it will be valuable to us later. That must be the camera ID number. Well, let's see. We're going to move to the studio main gate.
Nick, look! The security lady
Campanello cops love their donuts. I love donuts too. And I'm not even a cop. Yeah, I'm not even a cop, but I love my donuts. Especially if they're chocolate, glaze, or even my personal favorite, powdered. Powdered. Well, the only thing we gotta do is just keep moving. Yeah, and they're soft enough so she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk to the detective, to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Yeah, about that. Automatic camera. About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do.
Well, we don't really need a reason to talk to her more about what she has to say, so we're going to move to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
So, yeah, as we are here, let's go to the left of us and examine this here already eaten meal, what seems to be a T-bone steak. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? The fuck you say? Anyway, nothing of real importance here, so we're going to move elsewhere. And where's that elsewhere? We're going to the dressing room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. So what we're going to do while we're in his room is we're going to examine this bag right underneath the makeup table. Like so.
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. So we're gonna do a little snooping around. And since we are done here, that is the only thing we need while we're here. So we're gonna leave and move to back from the employee area to the main gate. Go to outside Studio 1. And we're going to examine to our far right where it says first right here. The entrance to Studio 1. The studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go ahead and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this is the card key we borrowed. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room on Word. It opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So, from there, we're going to move inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. So what we're going to do is, there's only one thing we're going to check while we're, well, two items we're going to check while we're here. That is the outline behind where Maya is standing and the camera. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Didn't it give you shivers, Nick? That white tape is so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the still samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. So first though, we're gonna take a look at this outline of the evil magistrate's body. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expect that spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. And here...
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Well, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that.
Sorry. My partner is kinda... You know.
You know. No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Well, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave us.
So we're going to talk to Penny here. Not that Penny from Inspector Gadget. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on the staff that day, you see. Only one assistant. Yes, well, the studios aren't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. I see. Neat. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else.
The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. But did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers on, right? What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, and he has to be the killer, they even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, would that security lady had noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. You said something about sensing someone? So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that main gate. Because there's something I overlooked. We're going outside Studio 1. And what we're going to examine is... studio mascot. Guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took the tree down with it too. Just had to do that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the office. So we go to the main gate. October 16th. Global Studios main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Actually, we were just leaving, bitch. I mean, ma'am. October 16th, Wright and Company law offices. What's going on, Nick? Power said he was sleeping in his dressing room. And now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Don't look at me. How should I know? So what to do? What do you think? That photo the detective was talking about is the problem here. Well, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photo ourselves. But Powers is in that photo. His alibi is shot. Only one person went to the scene of the crime before the murder took place. And there's a photograph to prove it. I guess it makes sense that the person is the killer then.
What do we do, Nick?
Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers. Let's take a look. Maybe that security lady missed someone.
One thing's for sure, if there are any clues, they'll be in that studio.
So, we regrouped and we're going back to the studio. I told you, we're doing a lot of backtracking here. So we're going to outside Studio 1 again. And again, we're going inside Studio 1 and talk to assistant again. I think it's not here, but let me see. Move back. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to go back. So we're going to go back to the main gate and talk about the assistant's claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure, excuse me? We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it?
Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spaghetti cretin. Someone's been complaining about the way I do it. We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Ha! She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, you youngers are like that nowadays. Radio mom like it's a thing. Well, I'll take you to think of respect you. I was back out shaving. Back in the car.
See? That's what I mean. I can't really say it. Because she's going to just ramble on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. I just say, whatever. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over her shoulders.
So what we're going to do is we're going to check out that one piece of evidence that we need for our defense. And that is the computer. Computer that runs the security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that fun's power for this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yep. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number, and that is ST1-307. There, entered.
Hey, I printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got.
How's this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the only one who was wearing that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something pretty on the back.
October 15th. 2 p.m. photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
No, that's the only one in the computer.
So we get what is supposed to be Powers' photo.
Hey, Nick! Can't we just use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Yeah, you're crafty and I gave you credit for. Well, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. We don't know. But we shall find out as we take a short break, and when we come back, we're going into courtroom battle as we find out what really went on that day in the studios, in which something happened, and we're going to get to the bottom of this thing. As let's play Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney continues right after this.